Have you ever tried everything to lose weight? Diets, workouts, fasting, and somehow you always ended up back in the same place. What if the problem isn't your body? And what if it's not your discipline either? What if the real reason has nothing to do with food at all? Most fitness advice starts from one assumption, that overeating is a choice. That if you just had more motivation, more discipline, more willpower, you'd be fine. But for a lot of people, that story just doesn't match reality because they know what to do. And yet, their body keeps pulling them back. Dr. Gabor Mate spent decades working with addiction. Not just drugs or alcohol, but also eating disorders and compulsive eating. He wrote a book called In the Realm of Hungry Ghosts. And in this book, he challenges the way people think about addiction. He says, the question is not why the addiction, but why the pain. That one sentence changes everything. Because it means overeating isn't the main problem. It's the body's attempt to solve something deeper. For many people, food isn't just food. It's comfort, it's calm, it's relief, especially sugar and highly processed foods. They act very fast on the brain. Mate explains that addictions aren't about pleasure. They're about regulation. He writes, all addictions serve as substitutes for self-regulation. In simple terms, food becomes a way to calm the nervous system when nothing else feels safe. Not because someone is weak, but because at some point in their life, their body learned this works. Many people don't eat because they're hungry. They eat because they're overwhelmed. Stress, anxiety, loneliness, emotional pain. Mate puts it very clearly. Addiction is an attempt to escape suffering. Food becomes predictable. Food becomes soothing. Food becomes something you can control when life doesn't feel controllable. So when someone keeps eating, even when they don't want to, that's not lack of discipline. That's a nervous system looking for safety. This is why strict diets often fail. Not because people are lazy, but because when stress hits, the brain doesn't care about abs. It doesn't care about calorie targets. It wants relief. And Mate explains, the brain seeks relief, not health. So when someone falls off a diet, what's really happening is that their body is choosing survival. This doesn't mean weight loss is impossible, and also doesn't mean personal responsibility doesn't matter. But it does mean the order is wrong. Safety comes before discipline. Gentler approaches work better for many people. Having regular meals, slower weight loss, less restriction, movement that reduces stress, not adds to it, good sleep, breathing exercises, and a good routine. And maybe the most important question isn't what should I eat, but what am I eating for? Mate says that healing doesn't begin with judgment. It begins with understanding. Because no one heals while being attacked, not by others, and certainly not by themselves. If weight loss has felt impossible for you, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your body has been trying to protect you. You're not alone in this struggle. If anything in this video resonated with you, I recommend reading Gabor Mate's book, In the Realm of Hungry Ghosts. It completely changed the way I understand addiction, including food addiction. It can change your perspective too.